Now I'm on. Hello, hello. I'm starting earlier today, 1 hour earlier. Cause I gotta go, cause I gotta stop earlier today. So we got 1 hour more and 1 hour less, if you know what I mean. And I was right over here. No? Right over here. Yeah. Let's build this base, boys. Let's build this base. It's all about the base. Here we are. I don't really, let me see. Okay. Oh, maybe, no, this is not the save. Sorry. This is the save. This is the save. This was the saves I did to do a video. This is my save. Okay. Resume. This is the save. I am doing this roof. Okay. I'm working on the roof now. So that's 3. And we gotta do 3 here also. And don't. So I'm making a 6 units high ceiling for the last one, which is the pattern I established for every floor. So I thought I should do the same for the rooftop.
At least it's clean-ish.
And now okay. Now I need to move the pallets to their positions. And I should also get some. Let's check how this is going here. It's only 3, 4 now. Okay. I'm gonna try to plant. Let me put this here. No, I'll put it downstairs. Do I have? Yeah, I wanna try to plant this. See how it. What's the result? And I'll put one more here. Is this ready to be chopped? Yes. Okay. It will take a while, but slowly we get there. We already did the bottom, the floor. Now we're doing the ceiling. I need to pick up these guys. Because I'm lacking on... I'm not lacking, but soon I won't have plant fibers. Leave one here. If I have time, I'm gonna, before the weed spawn, I'm gonna farm some acorns to do, and maybe needles to do the the fences, the railings on the top floor. I already know what I'm gonna do with my top floor, but I need to plan it out. I mean, draw it, you know. By this way, I make no mistakes when building it. And I don't waste materials. Let's see if there is some wheat stems left here. Yeah. It's hard to take them to the shore, so they usually disappear.
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
Hello, Christmas tree. Didn't see you today. Oh, I totally forgot that I don't need the freaking ladder to go up to the ceiling, to the roof. I got bounce webs. I was thinking, what the hell? Why I am climbing this ladder? Shouldn't I have bounce webs? So I'm bringing 5 there, and then I'm bringing 2 to the other side of the oak tree. So I got so 4 more. There's 5. Okay. So I got 2 there, 2 there, 5 here. I don't know if I have. Hey, what's up, Roberto? Nice to see you, man. How was your week? I started earlier today because I have to stop playing earlier. So I thought, let me give myself 1 hour more because I will have 1 hour less. Everything cool, man, everything cool. It was a busy week, a lot of work. I couldn't play much. I think I only played... I played to do a tutorial. It was a tutorial on... I don't remember. I played to do a tutorial. It was a tutorial about the grinder, the oven... Oh, it was a tutorial on how to unlock the mushroom buildings. So I played to do this tutorial, and during the week I played like 3 or 4 hours to figure out how I was going to do this, the roof of the base. I already started the roof, I will show you. And I could figure it out. And I have started working on the video for the Grounded, for the celebration of 1 year of Grounded. So I have done that for Grounded. Apart from that, just working. That's basically what has been my week. Excited for the weekend. So now I think we have maybe 2 months or so without a new update. I don't know if they're going to bring something for July. Oh, you saw it? Yeah. It's a small progress, but it's something. It's something. I'm happy that I found a way in which I can keep the ground and the floor clean, if you know what I mean. I mean with no vertical interventions, if I would say so. Okay. Let me kill this girl here. One reason I'm not a fan of clubs is that it takes too much stamina, dude. I mean, it's 3 hits, you're out of stamina. Oh, look! It respawned. Cool. So let me see if I have the... Yeah. Chop. X. X attack. Does this... That's right. I don't think this will make it. Maybe it made it stronger? So here's 2. No, it doesn't make stronger. So I can take this. Not quickness. Fall, bow, spear, dagger. Yes. Yeah, I mean, and with the Mithridism or something like that mutation, it's really simple. It's really simple. No one can complain about it.
Good thing I'm hungry.
Yeah. I actually like that. I like that the game is evolving in a sense that
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
the more you play, things becomes easier. You know what I mean? Because I think this is the essence of a survival game. I mean, at the first day, it's really hard even to kill a freaking ant, you know? And then you start to gearing up, doing things. So I like the fact that the wolf spider became easier. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And do you know that there will be, and this I can tell you that's for sure, okay? This is for sure. Well, 99% for sure. That's there will be black ants. It's not. It's not. There will be black ants. And how I know that? While I was playing the PST, in the resources tab, here, wait, here, the materials for black ants were showing. Yep. I was reviewing the tabs because of my crafting guide, and I spotted. So black ants are coming, and I suppose that black ants will be harder, and it will give us new tiers of weapons and armor. Yeah. I think it will be something for the, at least what makes sense in my head, for the sandbox. They already made the sandbox. It's ready. Now they need to add content to the sandbox. And I think that there will be like ant hill there, because it's sand. And I hope that in this hill there will be a ant queen, right? So nice perspectives. Nice perspectives. Yeah. I mean, the optimal thing about game, yeah, I think that there should be like a Ant Queen. I don't know what it's called on. I think it's Ant Queen, right? Like you got the queens. You got the Bee Queen. You got the I don't know. Brood. Is there a name? A specific name? I don't know. But I think that the optimal thing for this game is that, and I think that this will take some time. It's not something that they can do it like from one day to the other because the game is not complete, right? But I believe the optimal thing would be that every update it comes with part of the story, right? Of the mission stories, and that the mission stories comes with the reasons for new materials. I don't know if you understand what I want to say. Like, for example, they opened the pond, right? So, this is a good example. They opened the pond. So the pond is a good reason for materials. So you have fish materials, you have blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And that the story is a complement of why these materials exist. Because then everything gets together, you know. It's like a synergy thing. I don't like when they add like, not that I don't like. I know this is still necessary, but it doesn't feel natural when they add stuff just.
I guess I thought I did.
To add like new materials or something like this. I don't know. I'll give you an example. Exactly. Because then, I mean, at least I feel more excited about the game. Like, for example, this thing here. No, not the plant fiber. This thing here, you see? This little bumps. This thing here. When I played the demo, when I was playing the demo, there was an icon for shoveling. And then when you shoveled, see this thing here. When you shoveled, it disappeared. So this is probably a material that will come unless they delete it from the game. And this is one thing that I think they will add without no context. Because, for example, if it's mud, so you can build different brick colors or something like that, how will they put it on the context, right? Same goes for the mushroom bricks. I mean, they could have done something really cool to put it in the context. Like a story thing. But I understand that it's an early access game and that's life. Why is she running away? Yeah. I started playing Grounded in the demo, which was 1 month before the early access launch. And that's when I started doing the crafting guide and everything else. In the first week of Grounded, my website had an average of 8,000 users, not page views, users per day in the first week. And I said, my God, this is fucking crazy. Thanks, man. But the first version of the website was
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
Weebly website. It was a Weebly website, and then I got unsatisfied. And then I said, okay. Actually, I got unsatisfied because people were stealing my content, you know, and they were publishing on their websites my content. If you see most of the sites, if you search on Google for grounded crafting guide, I won't say most, but some of the websites that are in the first page, they are because they stole my content. And you will see that they don't update the guide. They don't do updates to the guide. Most of them. Or some of them. I don't know. I'm not checking anymore. But it was 1 week of me sending emails to Google and to Bing to put down the websites. It sucks. Hey, what's up, Christine? How you doing? Yeah, stealing is super easy, so that's why I got unsatisfied about my website. And it was a Weebly website. And then I said, okay, you are a dude. But who said you were a girl? Oh, okay. But I think there is. Now I understand your point. But I think there is Christine's male Christine's names, no? I'm almost positive of it.
That's not so bad.
But anyways. But anyways, so I was unsatisfied about that, and then I moved my Weebly website to a WordPress website, and it took me 3 months to do everything again. I had to, oh fuck, I had to do it. I had to do everything again, everything, and my website had like 70 pages or something like this. 3 fucking months. But now, if you go into my website, you can't right click. It's impossible to right click. And you can't press, if you press F12 on any website, it will open the Google console. On my website it won't. I got a bit paranoid. About all that, because there are a lot of news websites that they're just hunting clicks, right? So if a game is launched, they do a bunch of articles about the game, like articles that they know people will search for. And that's it. Then they jump to the other game, they jump to the other game. They keep jumping games and games and games and games, you know? Just to get that first week of keywords. And then they don't want to work, because it takes a lot of work, right? So, but should I call you Christine, or? I can hear the wolf spider. So what I do is that I chop all the weeds from an area, and after chopping all of them, I start collecting them. Because this way, I keep the spawn time the same for all of them, or most of them, right? Because nothing is perfect in this life. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. The fact is that hey, what's up, Sarah? I can give you a tour, Sarah. I can show you my Christmas tree. I got a Christmas tree. I'm still building my base. What I'm doing now is collecting wheat stems to the rooftop. And I got a highway so I can do things really, really fast. It's okay. I love. I mean, I stream every Friday, and basically my streams are just to talk, interact, answer questions about the game, and things like that. It's not let's say a production stream. It's more interaction and community thing, you know? If you have any doubts about the game, I mean, I can help you, we can talk about it. About the brood mother! I mean, this update brought a lot of new stuff. If you think about, I think it's the biggest update. I think it's the biggest update we had since 0.1. I was talking to what's his name? Chris. I got some tutorials on that, but after watching it, if you watch and you still have doubts, it's really quick tutorial on how to do a BTL. So after watching, if you still have doubts, let me know and I'll help you. we can do it. We can do it live here for you also. Yeah, the recipe of the BTL is. Let me eat and drink. The recipe of the BTL is on the observatory tower, close to the Edge Lab.
Good thing I'm hungry.
And you need to pick up the new Haze burglar chip, which is in the Haze Lab.
Probably what bottled water is.
And by doing that, you will unlock most of the recipes. You will unlock the recipes you need for the BLT. Okay, so that's one step. Did you build the oven? So you need to build the oven, and when you have the, you also need to build. No, you need to build the oven. That's it. One thing I liked about. Okay, cool. So that's it. So you just need to pick up the recipe, which is, you know, that little. It's like, I mean, you are at the Edge Lab, and then you walk north, but through the berry tree, and you see like it's like a capsule, like a sphere thing, where you can see the entire backyard. It's really small. It's really small. I mean, it's really just this sphere thing with a desk and a chair. The recipe is there. It's called Brood Mother Notes, something like that. Brood Mother Research Notes, I think it's called. And then you got the BLT recipe. One thing I liked about the... Yes, exactly. One thing I really liked about the Brood Mother boss is that in the tutorial I show how to get up there. I think so. I think so, I do. Yeah, I think so, I do. I think it's the first part of the tutorial. Yeah, I do show. But one thing I liked about the Brood Mother update is that you need to prepare, you know? You need to get ready, you need to build stuff. It's not just like a wolf spider that with some practice and any given weapon you will kill her. This is the Christmas tree. Sorry, Roberto, I'm showing this again. I think you already saw like 3 or 4 times. I like to see it from here, because you can see the structure. Ta-da! And then you can go up. Here are the presents. I built this for Christmas in the end of the last year. And then you go up, and there are some heads. That's not wholesome, but I needed some decoration. This is the star. And if one day you want to play with me, there's a chair for you. Ta-da! when I built this tree, I thought this will be the biggest thing I will ever build, right? I mean, it took me like 36 hours, and then I thought about my base, and I'm building the base now. uh, I don't know why, man. I go crazy about my projects. Yeah, I was inspired by the observatory. I don't know if it's tower or how it's called, from Chicago. You know the one you see um on Men in Black, the first Men in Black. So that movie, in the last scene where they're fighting the big cockroach. There's some similarities, right? I mean, it's a big cockroach, and they're quite tiny. Yeah. So I thought on building. I didn't want to build anything made of grass. I wanted to like a different texture, and if you look like this, it looks as it's rounded, right? It's like cylinder. So I was looking for like a different style thingy. And I thought that we could, I mean, there's so many labs in the game, so I thought, let me build something that's our lab. So that's all the rational thinking on that. Spiral, yeah, yeah. And I think that the you remember the movie? It is a spaceship on the movie. You're totally correct. Yeah. Oops. Wrong tool. And the change of the I love maybe I love maybe, dude. The second one is okay. The third one is the best. The third one is the best. The international one, nah, I didn't like it. But the first one for me is the best. I love the third one. I recommend to everybody the third one. Of course, you need to watch the first one. And I think that the change of texture of the clay foundation helped a lot how my base look, because I don't know if you guys remember, the clay foundation texture was the same as the pebblets. So there was just a difference of color between one to the other. But now, if you see the base from here, you already see that they're different, right? Just because of the texture. Yeah. And all the story uh, about the relation of the relation of his father with, what's his called? Tommy Lee Jones. I don't remember what's the name of the characters. J and K, right? It's not so hard to remember. I think it was called J. Anyways, and all this story, the end story of the relation of Will Smith's father with Jay, I think it was so cool. Like connected all games, connected the entire all movies, the entire movie series. I mean, so that's why I like it. I think they should build a mutation, at least, I mean, if they don't change it for good, but there should be a mutation in which you can relocate things running. Right? That's a big change for me. The good thing of going for big, huge projects, yeah, is that you develop, I mean, the project pushes you to develop patterns, building patterns and collecting patterns, you know, because you want to do things faster and faster and faster. So you like start developing patterns and discovering new things. Like for example, did you know it takes 2 in-game days to weed respawn? So that would be that would make like 96 minutes. It's 96 minutes. 1 hour and 36 minutes. You even gave a nickname to her. That's so cute.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, it takes 96 minutes to weed respawn. That's why I do this. That's why I developed this. When I noticed this, I thought on developing this collecting pattern to, so instead of collecting and taking things and blah blah blah, oh fuck, I just chop them all, collect them all, because when I chop them all, I'm saving time, right? If you think about it, instead of chopping one by one and gathering one by one, One thing I still didn't test if is, and then I'll have to do like offline and with a timer. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't know what's faster. If it's faster to, and that's I need to test offline if and with a timer. If it's faster to move, what I'm doing now, if it's faster to move with the ant armor or with the spider armor. Because with the spider armor, you walk faster, right? But with the ant armor, you can carry 3 more. So I don't know what's faster. I should test, like make one entire round of with the ant armor, one entire round with the spider armor. It's not random. It's not random. It's totally not random. It does it takes like I know that it takes more than 2 in-game days to disappear. It takes a long time to disappear. Maybe 3 or 4 days to disappear. And the entire process oops, I didn't chop this one. The entire process takes me half an hour of chopping and collecting, and half an hour is 15 hours of in-game. This thing here fell from up above, and it was like five in-game days ago or more. And another thing, I don't know if you guys already noticed, is that if you build something close to weeds, they won't spawn. The weeds stop spawning. And I still didn't figure out what's the rule, because I have some stuff that's really close. I think that's related to the distance of the chunk. I'm almost sure it's related to the distance of the chunk. Because one of my highway streets or paths, it disabled one weed. And that stairs there, that stairs there also. I think I have 2 or 3 weeds disabled on the map. So what I was saying about the texture. See? It gives another, right? It gives another look to... I like the change. See, it's much faster. It's like maybe 1.5 or 2 times faster. I don't know. I will show you. I will show you. I will show you the one I'm talking about. It's really close. And unfortunately was a big one. Oh god. It was a big one. Thanks. I practiced a lot. And now I'm gonna miss all of them. I love the spy, the how many webs they, right? It wasn't like this in the beginning. It was very reduced, the number of webs. Now I have a lot of webs. Let me go get some food. Yeah. I mean, people are a bit impatient about the game, but I think that's they're developing on a good rhythm. I think they're
I have limits. Or, I guess I thought I did.
And if you compare the game we have today with the game of 1 year ago, it's huge. Yes, this is true. This is true. I mean, it's so easy to block with the koi fish. So easy. I mean, it's almost like an automatic block. I can tell you that. So, let me show you. This is the one. Look. It's a big one. It never grows. And I think it's because it's close to this. And this one grows. And then I have another one. Where is the other one? I don't remember. Oh, the other one is on the other side where I was. In that wall. That wall there. I mean, imagine how much clay and pebbles I had to farm. I had to farm to build this tower. Ah. It's fucking crazy, right? Uh, and I only think about it after it's done, you know? Like, I keep asking myself, why the fuck did I propose to do this? I think it's related to. I also think I like it, or I wouldn't do, right? But I don't have it clear in my mind that I like farming. I think it's related to the proximity that your building is to the wheat, because I do have um, one part of my highway that the weed touches my highway. That's my observatory tower. So, as you said, it's random. You see, this one didn't. I don't know if I mean, I'm almost 100% positive that I chopped at the same time of the others, but this one took more time to appear than the others. So maybe there is a randomness to it. Maybe you are correct.
At least it's clean.
But one thing I'm sure, well, maybe I'm not so sure about it, but I'll tell you what happened. On when I was building the floor, the top floor, the weeds started spawning on different times, like not like, but like hour differences, not like 1 day or 2 days of difference, like hourly difference. So maybe maybe thinking about it, there may be a factor of randomness. So I'm just missing. Let me put this there. I'm just missing. I think I'm missing 5 pallets. I do leave pallets behind, because then I don't need to, in the next cycle, I don't need to relocate the pallet. I think I have 12 pallets total. So this one will stay behind because I'm finished here. Did I bring a pellet to this place? I don't think I did. Oh, it's because they started respawning. They started respawning before. Yeah, I need to bring pellets here. So I need to bring more 2 pallets. One to this pickup area, and then the other one, which is close. No, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Yeah. Sarah, I didn't show you my highway, but this is part of the highway. And on this point here, Roberto, is where the wheat steam touches the highway, right here. This was the first segments that I built. Same as you. Because my second base was this one. So I built this to get there faster. Thanks. Thanks. I like the fact that a lot of people are or was afraid of the wolf spider. I like it. It's like the game is accomplishing one of their objectives, right? I like that. And it is scary. I mean, it is scary. It is scary. It's freaking scary. Before I learned perfect blocking, I developed like I don't know. I was like developing strategies to kill the wolf spider, you know, because it was so hard. I remember that there was a strategy that you could get, but they fixed this one that I will tell you guys. They fixed. There was a strategy in which you could kill almost all insects. You 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 wear you equipped the spider armor and the spider fang dagger, okay, which has poison, and then you just run. You ran around the insect non-stop, just running around and stabbing. And at the end, you could kill all insects in the game just with this strategy. and then in some update they fixed, but it still works a little bit. Doesn't work like it worked before, but it still works a little bit. Yeah.
That's not so bad.
I mean, that's why they created the new attack for the Bombardier, which if you are close to him, he will throw acid to the top. I mean, directly to the top, and it will follow him. That's the reason why they created that attack. Basically because of that. And on the wolf spider and on the orb spider, I mean, it's harder, but it's still possible. Because now they churn faster. Before they didn't churn. Before they set up for an attack, and after setting up to the attack, they would attack that direction. So that's why it was easy. Now, when they set up for an attack, they turn. So that's why it's harder. Yeah. But honestly, I think that the hardest insect to kill today, of course, that's the not insect, right? Creature. The hardest creature to kill today, besides the broodmother, of course, it's the mosquitoes and bees. I can't say fireflies because we don't see fireflies anymore, right? And they hit hard, bees hit hard. You can abandon the mission. If you go to Burgle, you can abandon. And then wait 24 hours and get another one. Yeah. Mosquitoes have a lot of damage. Both of them, yeah. That's where they usually were. On the north side of the pond. It's funny that they have I mean, if you think about all the bugs and things of Obsidian and Grounded, they are always having trouble with the behavior of bugs and spawning things. That's their basic. I mean, it's always around that. Always around that. All the other things are more related to game choices than bugs. Which is easier to adjust, right?
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
thought there was a pallet here. Or did it already take? Not here, this one I took, but the other one? Yeah, I took it. I took it. Okay. I think we are done. So I started chopping on the sunrise, and I finished collecting at night. What time is it? Yeah, almost 1 day collecting. Okay, it's not 30 minutes, it's 48 minutes. And then I have 1 day to build. And then at the end of the day, they should be spawning again. Larvas, man. Do you remember the larva's overpopulation? It was crazy. Fucking crazy. I love aphid honey. I love it. Yeah, that was a plague. And when you went to that place, I think there is an outpost there, right? A place to analyze things. When you went into that place, Jesus Christ.
Good thing I'm
crazy.
hungry. At least it's clean. Ish.
Okay. Let's get some stuff. I mean, this ground floor, when I finish building it, will be different, of course. This stuff it's here because it's more practical to build with it. Let me just save this place here. This thing is. Oops. Do I have anything else? That's good. Oh yeah, we were talking about the problems Grounded had, and how most bugs are about behavior and things spawning. That's where Upside. Oh, let me show you my base, Sarah. Okay. So this is the ground floor. It will change, but now it's just a micro construction site. This is where. Oops. This is where my garden is. No, it's a garden, right? This is where I dry stuff. The jerky thingy. This will be where I silk things in one side, and the other side will be another thing. I don't know what. We have ovens and grinders now, right? This is nothing because the game is not finished. This is nothing, 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 nothing, nothing. Thank you. But the last floor, the bottom floor before the last floor, it will be my room. And this will be the leisure area. So I'm gonna do a bunch of games here. Basketball courts, board games, and things like that. And on the ceiling, we will have... On the ceiling... Oops. In the ceiling we will have the zip lines. To... Oops. Oops, 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 oops. It's not so safe because I'm trying to keep the aesthetics. On the ceiling we will have zip lines, like zip lines to there, zip lines there, there. So every pillar you see, it will be a place to jump up, you know? You didn't see that, Roberto. You didn't see that. So that's how I solved the problem of... Because I didn't want any vertical structure on the middle of the platform, you know? Well, maybe one day you can come to my backyard and you can try. You know that the first times that I jumped, because you need to jump, right, to go down with the pallets. I had butterflies. I had butterflies on my stomach. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Yeah. Okay. So last stream we were trying to do a more efficient way to jump, and I built some bounce webs, you know, but it didn't work. You would die. Exactly. Yeah. We died a bunch of times trying to find a way. But it doesn't work anymore. It did work. It did work. I found the video. It did work. Now it doesn't. No, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. No, this is right. This is right. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. And you know that they don't fall. You see, they don't fall here. It's a game bug. They don't fall. I mean, I reached to a limit where if I drop a grass plank or a wheat steam, it's just ignored. See where they fall? Now they are all over. I mean, when you destroy, you lose, I think, half of it. Yes. Now I understand your question. Yeah. They fall through the floor. It's a game bug. I don't know. We don't know why. Well, this can be a method to make less mistakes. Putting all the verticals and then putting the horizontals. Or maybe just putting all the blueprints, right? Whoa. Oh, okay. Maybe it's even faster to do it this way, because then you don't need to keep changing the... What I know is this is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to do 9, right? 3, 3. Yeah, I need to do 9. I did 3. Oh, this is 4. Whee! You take
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
40 minutes to collect everything and you build in 10 minutes. So the story about the height of this tower is that I was, yeah, like cooking, but cooking you can eat. I can't eat my tower. And this makes a big difference on my life, at least. The story about the height of this tower, I started building, okay? I started building. And I started building and I was streaming. And then one guy hopped in my stream and then we were talking like for, I don't know, half an hour or something like that. And then he asked me, what will be the height of your tower? And then I said, I don't know, I didn't think about it yet. I'm just building. And then he said, oh, wait. Oh no. Oh no, wait. This is 1, 2, 3. And this is the 9. Yeah. Because here should have a square and it doesn't have, so I can go up. So this actually is 2 and here is 3 and this is 9. So as I was saying, and then he asked me, what will be the height of your tower? And I said, I don't know. I'm just building. I haven't thought about it yet. And then he said, and then I went to his world and everything, and I saw some of his buildings and blah blah blah. And then he said, why don't you build your tower to reach the leaves? Did you see, Roberto? Did you see what I told you about the crow? And then he asked me, why don't you build just to reach the leaves? And I said, but that's too high. And then he said, yeah, it's too high. And then I said, okay, I'll do this to reach the leaves. So here I am, reaching the leaves. Oh my god. The crow passes through my base. The crow stops here in that place there. He stops there, and then he stays like some minutes, and then he flies away through my base. Yeah. And while I was building, he carried me. You don't know. I mean, my heart jumped out of my chest. Yeah, at least doesn't break it. Imagine if the crow starts breaking things. My base is gone.
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
That's the story of the height of my base. Because honestly, what my objective was just to give the sensation that the structure was a spiral, you know? That was my main objective. And I think that half of this height would already give this sensation, but yeah, but you know that they changed that on this last update. They fixed. Well, I don't know if they fixed. It was already good the way it was, but yeah, I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They changed. Now you can't hop on the crow anymore. It's a pity. It's a pity. I liked the crow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only pillar that I won't be able to jump to the base will be this one, because this pillar will support the entire roof. All the others will be like this one here, with bounce webs. And I'm gonna do railings around. I mean, I can start doing the railings while I wait for the weeds to spawn. Okay, I need more of these. Do you think the developers of the game knew that people would build elevators out of the bounce webs? Or do you think was something that the players discovered? Yeah, it's really useful. I also think so. I also think so. It was something that players discovered. But, I mean, the impact on the game is huge, right? All the possibilities that the webs, the bouncing webs, I mean, yeah. They should do take all buttons also um, on the gardens for the mushrooms. I don't know how it would work, but didn't this ant head totems scared ants away? It's not working for me.
At least it's clean. Ish.
I did the elevator this way with a circular base because it protects me from dying. Because if I fall on any height on this elevator, I won't die. And I will fall on this circular base. Doesn't matter which floor, if it's half floor or not. Yeah, I also think it's not working. The fun thing about building big projects like this is that you get, at least me, I get always excited about the next thing. Like for example, I was building the clay and pebblet structure, right? And then I was what is very useful? Jumping to the water? Anyways, I was building the pebblet and clay structure, right? And then I was super excited about building the last floor of wheat stems, right? And these floors, because at first I was excited about building these floors, right? And then while I was building these floors, I was super excited about building this floor, this wheat stem floor. And then when I started building this wheat stem, I was super excited about finding a solution to build the ceiling, the roof. And now I'm super excited about building the fences and railings around. And I'm sure that when I get in the railings, I'll be super excited about the next thing. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Alex? I will show you, brother. Give me a second. The inspiration for this base was the Observatory Tower of Chicago that you see in the Men in Black film movie. The first one. The last scene of K and J. I remember the names. Fighting the big cockroach. Let me just do this and I'll show you the outside. Yeah, because usually they build people build elevators without I mean, it's just the bounce webs, right? And then if you miss one bounce web, you're dead. There you go, Alex. Ta-da! Let me get you a best view. This wheat stem for sure was one of those that I destroyed. Whee! I will have to go. Thanks, man. Out to take a good picture of the base. I will have to go to the observatory sphere. Here it is, Sarah. The observatory sphere. I'll have to go there and put epic quality on the game to take a good picture of this base. And after this is my Christmas tree, Alex. I like showing my Christmas tree. Sorry. And after building the base, I'm gonna also to build a like a wall. This wall will be circular and will come from here. This will all be also clay, and it will be rounded still there. Because then no insect will be able to invade my space. Oops. Only the flying ones. I already found the mosquito inside my base. I think he spawned inside my base. And one thing about this base also is that I mean, it has too many floors for the game, right? So you see that there. You see that every floor has a half floor, so you have to use 2 bounce webs to jump 1 floor, and that's because I can build another floor between the floors. So if the game gets too big and there's too many things, I can build more floors to put new things, you know. But maybe in 5 years. uh, I think we are almost finishing this cycle. I think next morning the wheat stems will grow.
That's not so bad.
This is the last one. There's some stems there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm happy that I decided to build my base close to the pond because I can jump, right? Imagine if I had built on a place that jump into the water. I mean, imagine if I had built in a place where it's not close to the water. Freaking nightmare to bring these pallets down again. See, it's really rare to take damage on this elevator because there's always a safe fall. Yeah, totally agree. There is a trick to build the bounce web with the pillars. You need to first put the bounce web and then put the pillar. If you put the like if I try to build a bounce web now here, it won't let me. Let me show. See, it doesn't let me. But if you build first the bounce web and then put the pillar on top, it allows. Like this one, see? Whee! Oops. No. I had to build I had to build that way because I didn't want any big vertical interference of buildings between my last floor and the ceiling. It's easier to build the easiest way to build elevators is the way I built inside the base. Or the way, I mean, there's a ton of ways to build elevators. With pillars it's not easy. I don't think it's easy. It's easier with grass and and costs less. But also depends on what kind of project you want to do, right? I mean, sometimes it's not about what's easy or difficult. It's about how you want it to look. But the height, the ideal height that I found out is 6 units. I'll show you. I'll show you now. Let me just place this. So a grass plank has 2 units, okay? A foundation has 1 unit. So I mean a grass wall. A grass wall. Look. See? This is 2 units. This is 2 units. You see that's a little bit higher, but when you place something on top of it, let me try. Maybe it's 3 units. Let me check. Yeah, it's 3 units. No, it's 2 units. It's 2 units. See? 2 units. See? It's 2 units. 1, 2. So if you're thinking on building with grass planks, you will put 3 grass planks for the perfect height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the perfect height because when you fall, let me try. When you fall from here, you don't take damage. And when you build 7 or 8 units, sometimes you can't reach, and then you need to do 2 jumps to reach. So always think about 6 units to build elevators. I need to focus on the screwed ropes because they just vanished. What is this thing doing? Oh, now I understand. Because this is full. Okay, I don't want to do inventory management now.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
So imagine that while I was building the structure, I mean, I was building and I was putting the bounce webs as I went. I mean, I wasn't counting the units and nothing like that, you know? I didn't plan. And then when I started building the floors, I planned about the units. So I had to, in a way, rebuild the bounce webs to fit perfectly. So each floor has the same height, you know? I should have hired an architect. For the city project, I was thinking that we could find like a grounded fan that's an urbanistic architect, or just, I don't know, like a collab or something like this with a guy that understood about it, you know. Thanks, man. Imagine if we get like a urbanistic architect to sign our project on the grounded city. That would be awesome, man. Huh? That would be crazy. You can see the lights inside. That's funny. What I'm doing here? So now, while the weed stems, the weeds don't spawn, I take all the pellets to their place, and this way I also save time. Instead of waiting for the weeds to respawn and blah blah blah. So do you think that they will give us an update on the end of this month or on the end of August? Thanks for the sub, friends, and welcome to the channel. If you have any doubts about Grounded, we can surely help you. I think that they will... I mean... This month is 1 year of Grounded, so... They should give us something, right? To celebrate the date. It will be strange if they don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking this way, but honestly, I prefer updates like the Shroom update every 2 months than mini updates every month. That's for sure. The funny thing about the differences between Twitch, yeah, I think that there should be something. It doesn't need to be so big and huge as the Shroom, but there should be something, you know. There should be something. Even though when they announced the Shroom update, there was like a cake, right? There was a cake on the there was a cake on the video. So I don't know if if they are considering this the anniversary update. I don't know. As they put it the cake, I suppose they do. What are you doing in my highway? Yeah, times fly, man. Time flies.
At least it's clean. Ish.
I think they will take one. I think they will take one more year to release like a, to say the game is a full version. And I won't mind, honestly. Makes no difference. It's just a name, right? But the fact is that people do wait. There are people that don't like to play early access, and they do wait for the full version of a game to buy, to play, and to blah blah blah. I mean, I have some friends that they're waiting. They don't want to play it before its full version. Doesn't matter what I say. I'll have to kill her. Yeah, yeah. I'm also this kind of guy. Like live the history of the game, you know. I mean, I know things that people will never know. Why things were changed, you know. I mean, you are part of the history of this game.
I have limits. Or, I guess I thought I did.
But one thing I didn't liked, one thing I didn't like was when they released the Pond update. They released the Pond update, right? and then they did one mission. They released with a mission, right? And then on the next update, they changed the mission entirely. I didn't like that. I think it was the 0.5 update. They released a pond, or it was 0.4, I don't remember. And then on the 0.6, we revamped the pond and the mission and everything, and blah blah blah. I didn't like that. Even though I liked more the mission, the second version, I liked more than the first version. I didn't think it was cool. There's already one there. There's already one here. So let's put another one here. We have 4 here. I'll just bring one more. Yeah. I think it was unexpected for everybody. Honestly. On the other hand, the game started with a broodmother, and after like 1 or 2 updates, they just took out the broodmother of the game. And I think it was a perfect move, honestly. Perfect move. Because the first broodmother, she was like just a stronger wolf spider. And she was exactly like a wolf spider. She looked like a wolf spider. Her skin, everything, color, exactly the same as a wolf spider. Now the broodmother is a real broodmother. You should be proud of the broodmother we have. And there was no nest, nothing. Yes, yes, yes. I had the same perception. Look at this wolfie. She's stuck in my highway. Yeah, now she is. I mean, first time I saw the broodmother, I said, "Oh my God, what the heck is this?" I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. The brood that would, she's awesome. She's awesome. Really, the brood mother is awesome. I think it's the best thing they added in the game. It's the brood mother. Yeah, I can't move these thingies. So, what do you think? I mean, how do you think this story is gonna end? About the shrinking and everything. Why do you think we were shrunk? It's still a big mystery, right? I think that this is a punishment. We as kids, we were grounded. We were grounded. We were bad boys, and our parents grounded us. And this is a lesson for our lives. That's my theory.
That's not so bad.
That's my theory. And I'll stick to my theory till the end. Oops. Yeah, we got crazy parents, dude. What can I say? We got crazy parents. Crazy as fuck. I got so many spider parts. Okay, let's do railings. Let me just check if they're not. No, they're not back. Let's do railings. Railings. Railings are decoration. Here. Acorn, tops, and needles. I need to empty this to do railings. Can do this. Yeah. I agree, but I want to disagree. You don't understand. This is an obsession. We were grounded. Oops. I didn't see this. Well, why there are human skeletons on the backyard? That's easy to explain. These things are there just to scare us. Can't you see? They just want to scare us. Believing nothing they put on front of you. Just a big plot to scare you, so you can be a good boy. But you know, I read in one of those logs that there is like a time lapse thing, like that. You get a time lapse thing in which you get it's not just a shrinking machine, it's also a time machine. Exactly, you got my point. You got my point, man. Hey, wait. You could turn this. You could turn this around. Why can't you do it anymore? Or maybe this one you can't? I wanted this to be down here, but it seems I can't. This is bullshit, really. I wanted this to be like, instead of here, down here, you know? I read it in the log that maybe and then it made me think, maybe we are adults. Maybe we are adults and not kids. And the time machine didn't just shrunk us, but it also made us young. I read on one of these logs. I'm not lying. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think this will be cool to put this railings, these fences all around? I think it's a good touch, no? I don't want to put this one, the sprig. Thinking on this one, acorn fences. I think it's a good touch. Because then it's also a protection, right? I don't want people falling. But my first intention was to make like to put it here and also put it there, but on the opposite side. I can afford them. I'm a grinder. What are you talking about? But I still like more my first theory. We have been bad kids. Really, really bad kids. We never ate our dinner. We always skipped school. Bad grades. We said terrible things to our grandparents. And because of that, we are grounded. Let me see how it goes. This. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's a good touch. I think so. I think so. I mean, because one thing is being like horizon and open, but it also can't be too empty, you know? I think it's cool. I should empty more my... What are you talking about? The fences? Or the end of the story? Oh. What are you talking about? The end of my story is so original. That's so offensive, dude. What have I done to you? Don't treat me this way. I can survive. Don't treat me this way. I won't survive. I think most of people would... I mean, if this is the end of the story, the one I said, most people would hate it. I can't disagree with that. I I would be laughing. I mean, I would be cracking, really. I would be laughing so much. But it's totally like a dad joke and, you know. Oops! This is wrong. This is wrong. Oh god. See, this is wrong. Fuck. How can I put a blueprint here? No, it's right. Right? No, it's wrong. No, it's right. F. F on the chat. Wasting my materials. Oh, it's wrong again. No. I think that they should let us relocate building materials. Honestly. Honestly. It's freaking bullshit that they don't let us do that. I want to move my base, for example. Imagine moving this base. But it would only, I mean, it's piece by piece. Piece by piece. You can't like get 100 blocks or 100 walls and move. No, 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 no. Piece by piece. Life can't be easy, man. Life can't be easy. But look where my stuff fell. But oh, not the bouncing webs. You mean the structure of the elevator. I have never been here. Please, 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 please. No. Yeah, but if you move, okay. And what would happen if you, okay? But you wouldn't be able to move pieces that are supporting other pieces. You know what I mean? That would be a limitation. You would have to first move.
I mean, this is probably what
the piece on
bottled water
top.
is.
So it's from top to bottom. So if I wanted to move my base, I would have to start from top to bottom. Piece by piece. I don't see juice coming. There's a juice problem. I'm telling you. There's a shortage of juice. I need to get more needles. Imagine if I could move my entire base. I mean, the game would glitch entirely. No, 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 no. This wouldn't be fair. Did you like the change of the needles? Because before you had to chop, now you have to collect. Oops. Oh. Yeah. I think that this way makes more sense, but it was easier. It was much easier. I'll have to end my stream shortly. In 7 minutes. I'll have to go. But it was a fun day, productive day. I'll try my best to stream. Oops. I'll try my best to stream this weekend. Do an extra stream. At least for 2 or 3 hours. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 1, 2. Ow! 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 What happened there? Not all systems are perfect. That's what happened. So there is a way to die. You need to fall in the hole between the bounce web and the protection. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Oh fuck. Where are you going, dude? Give me that, give me that. Okay, got it. Ah! This is wrong too. Fuck. This is wrong too. This is wrong, this is right. I mean, there should be like the arrow, you know? There are arrows for almost everything. Why don't you put arrows for fences? What's obstructing? What's obstructing? Is this obstructing? Yeah, it was. That's crazy. I'm getting clever. I need to right here. I think it's that one that's making this noise. Yeah. There's another one that was making the same noise. Oops. It's up there. Yeah, I can see. Ah! The weed stems are back. Okay, it's a perfect moment to stop before a new cycle. So I'll just put my things, get ready for a new cycle, and I'll stop streaming. Time to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this adventure. That's it. Thanks man, and thanks for being here and for the chat, for the company. It was awesome. Really love streaming this way.
Still.
Hey Sarah, thank you. Thanks for being here. Loved chatting with you. And I'll try to stream this weekend, but I can't promise. But I'll do my best to stream. And next Friday for sure I will be here. Okay? Have a good weekend and bye bye guys.